Here it is, the amazing Loca Boca Aquarium. Mommy, where's the aquarium? That's a good question, sweetie. Oh, hi, welcome. It's actually free admission, so everyone's welcome. I think we're at the wrong address because we were looking for the Loca Boca Aquarium, but this is clearly a jewelry store. Oh no, you're actually at the right address. This is the Loca Boca Aquarium inside a jewelry store. Oh, okay, well, I'm not interested in your jewelry, but since we're here, we might as well take a look at your fish tanks. What do you mean you're not interested in our jewelry? There's a reason why admission is free. You either buy something or she ends up in a true crime ASMR video with a blurred...
You embarrass me, Soldati. What have I told you about forgetting your lines, eh? Say it.
with a blurred face in the thumbnail. Mommy? New Stormy shirt. It says, Stormy, I don't think they can see it. Hold up. Did I scratch anyone today? No. Did I want to? Oh yeah? No, she's actually a good girl. Stormy doesn't actually scratch anyone because she's a diva. But on today's topic though, there's currently a girl on TikTok who her life did like a 360, and she's currently giving a bunch of interviews to different networks. Like imagine your life going from 0 to 100 real quick, because she decided to take her kids to an aquarium, and it turned out that that aquarium was not an aquarium, allegedly, and it was actually a jewelry store, allegedly. And the aquarium is called the Boca Aquarium, but for legal purposes, and I feel like Loca Boca sounds a lot better. Like, hey, let's go to Loca Boca Aquarium, but let's go to Boca Aquarium? Really? Loca Boca it is. So let's take a look at the video that she posted that has 8 million views in just about a week.
Tell me why I thought I was taking my kids to the aquarium when it turned out to just be a jewelry store with a few tanks. And yes, I did my research. Now I understand why it was free entry. I wasn't mad, just disappointed because the kids got bored really fast. Online, they advertised it like it was a whole aquarium. It's literally called the Boca.
You get there and you see this. Girl, really? Aquarium, it's just a tank.
Imagine my surprise when I saw a bunch of glass cases and a security guard having to let me in. The staff was nice though, so I decided to just go through with it. The kids did enjoy seeing some of the fish and small sharks that they had, but I honestly don't think I'll be back just because it wasn't what I expected and didn't hold my children's attention span long enough to continue coming back. I would recommend this if your children were under 2 years old and you just wanted to get out the house, but I wouldn't consider this an actual outing for kids.
I would actually recommend this only if you're going to buy some jewelry, because technically, allegedly, it's a jewelry store. They're there to sell you jewelry, and they have a few fish tanks. Damn, could have just gone to the pet store instead. They actually have way more tanks at PetSmart. So is PetSmart technically an aquarium? After this video blew up on TikTok, Loca Boca Aquarium did what any other business would have done in a situation like this, which is bullying the customer. You'd really think that a business would make a video saying, yeah, this is why it's actually a jewelry store and we have a little few fish tanks in there, but instead they actually posted a video shaming, making fun of the girl that posted the original video.
Spend a day with me at the Boca Aquarium. So I did my research, and I clearly saw it's inside a jewelry store.
Girl, where? Located in Diamonds by Raymond Lee. Is that what she means, that it clearly states that it's inside a jewelry store? Because it says, you're advertising this as an aquarium. What do you...
Clearly saw it's inside a jewelry store.
Where? Is the jewelry store in the room with us right now? Because all I saw was an aquarium. That's what you're advertising it as.
But who am I to listen to what the internet says, right?
What?
First lesson I learned in my IT class, ignore all logic. So I came prepared. Bag of snacks, water, beach blanket, just in case it turned into SeaWorld.
So she's making fun of the mom because she had children and she had to carry shit in her bag and whatnot. And apparently they're making fun of her like, oh, I bought a beach bag just in case this happens to be near a beach or something. And then she brings a...
Eggs, maybe I could trade them for gold. Have you seen egg prices lately?
Yeah, we have seen the egg prices, so why are you wasting an egg? Bitch, I made a toilet tiramisu and I ended up eating that shit because I didn't want to waste the ingredient. But you're over here wasting an egg when egg prices actually still expensive as hell in Connecticut. I don't know what's happening outside of Connecticut because I don't live outside of Connecticut. Like, people ask me for news every day, like, oh, have you heard about what's happening in New York? No, unless you're talking about those thin cookies that they came out as Crumble Cookie's competitor, then no, I have no idea what's actually happening in New York.
Not for my kid, but for whoever dares to piss me off.
What?
And of course, my cooler. I never leave the house without it.
What is the point of this? Like, making fun of her because she came with her kids? Like, prepared? I don't get this.
Welcome! Come on in!
Then I walked in.
Uh-huh.
Surprise? It's a jewelry store?
Yeah.
With fish tanks?
Yeah.
Not quite the aquarium I imagined. Even though that's what Google says about the definition of aquarium.
What? Wait, what was her definition? A building containing tank live fishes of different species, especially one that is open to the public.
Okay, slay. Anyways, horrible time. Bye.
Girl, this was anything but a sleigh, honestly. Someone said, this ain't no damn aquarium. I have 3 bedrooms in my house. Does that make it a hotel? Well, if you're bringing a bunch of people in there, you could call it a motel. Get it? She's hooking up with... But I have a cat at my house and I have cat food. Would I be considered a pet store because I have a cat and cat food? Talking about weird things, I got a question the other day. Someone asked what my mobile carrier is. Mint Mobile. It's Mint Mobile, which is also today's sponsor. So I've been using Mint Mobile for almost 2 years now. Actually, my entire family is on Mint because they let you choose between a 3, 6, and a 12-month plan. So obviously I picked the 12-month plan to get the best savings. And because I referred my family members, I got a $45 credit for each person. I switched providers online because I don't like leaving my house. And I was able to sign up and literally activate within a few minutes with an eSIM from home. You get to keep your phone number and all your contacts when you switch over, so they make it really easy. They also let you choose the data amount between 5, 15, 20 gigabytes or unlimited each month, because with my old carrier, I was paying so much for the data that I wasn't even using because I'm home 24/7. All plans include unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network. And if that doesn't make you happy, which it should, all plans come with a 7-day money-back guarantee. To make this even better, they're giving new customers 3 months unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month if you use my link in the description. So yeah, if you want 3 months of unlimited wireless plan for your first 3 months for just $15 a month, it's gonna be the first link in the description. And thank you Mint Mobile for sponsoring this video. Let's actually put our glasses on and investigate this website of theirs, where they make it very clear that this is not just an aquarium, this is actually a jewelry store. Okay, so on Google, it actually says Boca Aquarium. All I see is fishes. These are all fishes. Not a single jewelry in sight. Okay, but you know what? Maybe their website says that it's a jewelry store. So discover Boca, most enchanting family destination. Oh, so it is a family destination. But then why were we making fun of the mom who brought her kids? So I am confusion. First you're making fun of her
Just in case it turned into SeaWorld?
that she brought her kids, but you're saying that it's a family destination? Really? To buy them jewelry? Is that what it is? Is that what it's called, a family destination? Step into an underwater Boca Aquarium located just inside Diamonds. Okay, so they are mentioning Diamonds by okay, so they're talking about the aquarium here. More aquarium, but where's the jewelry store though? Yeah, aquarium. More talking about the aquarium. Where's the oh, they're probably gonna show us the jewelry store here, where they show all the pictures of the store. Let's take a look. Boca Loca. Guys, I don't think I'm seeing any jewelry. Or maybe I'm not actually seeing any jewelry because the jewelry is inside the fish. You gotta think outside the box sometimes. But yeah, fun education and conservation? Plan your visit. Loca Boca is aquarium open year-round and offers free admission to all, because it's a jewelry store. Whether planning a detailed educational visit or a quick escape to a beautiful aquatic world, Loca Boca Aquarium is ready to welcome you. Experience the magic. Wait, whether planning though a detailed educational visit? Girl, this visit takes like less than 2 seconds. How detailed is this gonna be though? With realistically, with like 3 or 4 fish tanks there, you show up, what else do you do? Like you're over here like, whoa, fish. Wendy's closes in 10. Yeah. So you're literally telling people to plan a detailed educational visit. So the woman with her kids comes prepared for this. And what do? You shame her. How to run a business 101. You know how they said they actually advertised this as duration less than an hour? You see that right there? It says duration less than an hour. But I just checked your entire website. It actually doesn't say shit about duration less than an hour. Like literally, I checked every single option, and it doesn't say that it's gonna last less than an hour unless you go to TripAdvisor, and then over there, I think they force them to put this duration less than an hour because it's actually not advertised anywhere that it's gonna last you. Why is it like less than an hour? Bitch, less than a minute. And I was scrolling through their Google website where they tell you about restaurants and the pictures and whatnot. And you know how this is supposed to be free admission? I took a look at their details and I noticed something fishy. Okay, I was really proud of that one. Get it? Like fishes, tank, and the most important part though, I gotta mention that they are LGBTQ plus friendly, so we gotta give them credit for that. But when you scroll on their about section, like you scroll a little down there, and we get to the payments options, credit cards. Wait, what do you mean? Why would you have a payment option if admission is free? That doesn't make sense. You're advertising this as an aquarium. The whole website is Loca Boca Aquarium, but you have payment options, credit card. Why do you want my credit card when it's supposed to be free unless you are running a whole jewelry store inside it? So because the reviews are actually being bombarded right now by people who saw this video on TikTok, like they're giving them 1-star reviews because it's kind of like false advertising allegedly. And I was scrolling through some of their old reviews to see what were people actually thinking about this aquarium, jewelry store aquarium. And I came across a review that said, we saw the good reviews and thought, okay, let's check this place out. First, it's confusing as it takes you to a jewelry store, and thought we were in the wrong place. We're going to ask where the aquarium is. Well, we are at the right place, so the people there were extremely friendly and informative. I mean, I sure hope it does. If they're gonna sell you a product that costs minimum hundred, dare I say thousands of dollars, they better be fucking nice to me and like offer me a margarita mango flavor when I'm there. Because if you want me to buy your expensive ass jewelry, and why do I feel like all these jewelry stores, no hate to the jewelers, whatever you call those, but I feel like you guys are adding an extra 50% price to that jewelry. And I'm a man of my words, because you know how much this cost me? About $3 on eBay. You'll catch me anywhere but at a jewelry store. Why the f you lying? Okay, I'm lying. You're not actually gonna catch me anywhere. You're gonna be catching me at home and at Taco Bell. Ooh, but Wendy's though. Wendy's dropped those Takis burgers. Those burgers with Takis, they look bomb. There was nice tanks, but not what you think of when going to an aquarium. I am not sure how this is rated a 4.9. If you're looking for a jewelry, it might be the place to go. Loved coming in and looking at all the things. Might add to my Rolex collection after seeing all those nice watches too. We'll be back. Oh. So you went there for a fish tank and you ended up buying a watch. Wonder what's going on here.
Sussy baka.
So the question that everyone is asking, including you, because I bet you're over here like, so Lazy, why is there an aquarium inside a jewelry store? Like, why would they do that? You know, like it's not a common thing to do. Well, people were suspecting that they were doing this to avoid taxes because it was an aquarium. They thought that because it was an aquarium, they had a jewelry store, technically inside an aquarium, they could avoid taxes. Tax evasion! I love tax evasion. I've never done it though. Would I want to do it? Absolutely. Will I be doing it? No. And I did do my research to find out if they could actually do that. Like, could they actually escape their taxes because their jewelry store inside of aquarium? And unfortunately, no, they could not do that. And that was not the reason why they put an aquarium inside a jewelry store. And me being a smartass, not smart, smartass, those are two different definitions. I realized that the reason that they're doing this is because it's a smart business idea. You invite people to come for an aquarium for free. And what do they see? This amazing jewelry that you're gonna spend a bunch of thousands of dollars. And we all know that when you have a business and you do business expenses, you can actually write those off as a business expense. So technically, allegedly, they bought these tanks and they wrote those off as a business expense. And they're just having people come, like, to look at the aquariums, which is a smart idea because you're also looking at the jewelry. Interesting. So it's like me calling this video, giving every viewer $10,000 just by clicking on this video. But in fact, I ain't giving you guys shit. What? You watched my video though, so that was like you came here, like you saw that I didn't give you any money, so you left. Let's actually take a closer look at this aquarium that they had because the line was actually insane. And I'm not even being sarcastic when I say that because the line there it started at the door and people kept coming in just to see 3 fish tanks. I can't make this out. Wait. Look at the line. Wait, look at the line. Wait. Whoa. Fish tanks. Oh my god. And he laughed. Imagine like planning a trip with your family. You live all across America. You plan a trip to this aquarium because you saw it on TikTok for you to see 3 fish tanks. Look at this guy. He saw it for a few seconds and he was like, wait, I just gotta show you these pictures because this line is actually unreal. Look at this. Oh my god. For 3 fish tanks? Are y'all serious? PetSmart, Petco, they have way more fish tanks than this. Are y'all serious? What is going on? All those people for 3 tanks? Dude, this gotta be so disappointing to show up there. You see 3 fish tanks and you're like, so where's the aquarium though? I have toothpaste in my bathroom. It doesn't make it a dentist. Well, apparently if you Google that dentists have toothpaste and you also have toothpaste, so technically that makes you a dentist. Congrats. I've been to a dentist's office with a fish tank well bigger than these. What I found really interesting is that this business actually goes by 2 different names. Now, I thought this was really weird because I have never seen a business go by 2 different names. Like I've seen sub companies, you know, like Coca-Cola owns a bunch of brands. Like it's actually like a huge marketing evil plan that they own so many sub companies, but I have never seen a company have 2 different names because their business name is not actually just Loca Boca the Aquarium, it's also Diamonds by Raymond Lee.
What the fuck is this?
So technically, you're running 2 businesses in one store, but you're only advertising one on your TikTok, which actually I scrolled honestly for minutes to find one video, literally just one video of them advertising their jewelry store, but nada, no entiendo, like 0, like what's another language for 0? 0. This is literally purely advertised as an aquarium. And I found a picture which made sense why everyone was so confused by the location, that they're like, oh, I'm not sure if this is the aquarium, besides them not having an actual aquarium allegedly. Because you think, because there's so much advertisement of this aquarium on their TikTok account, you think that their sign would be that, oh, the Loca Boca Aquarium. I wish there was a aquarium called the Loca Boca. And that's why people were getting confused, because outside it says the Loca Boca Aquarium, but then you get inside and it's just a jewelry store. And they have a picture where they show their location here, and on one side it says Diamonds by whatever that dude's name was, and on the other side it actually says Aquarium Diamonds by Raymond, whatever his name was. Wait, so you're advertising the whole building as diamonds, but on the inside and everywhere else you're only advertising the aquarium because it's free. You're not advertising that it's a jewelry store. Oh. Wait, is that a... Ew, a Cybertruck. Makes sense. And I only just realized now that this is happening in Florida. Yeah, Florida is definitely up there with California with dumb shit that happens all the time. So I'm not as surprised as I first was when I saw this video. And Boca Loca thought it would be funny for them to post a video saying that they went to the aquarium today, and it's just a video of them going to PetSmart. Wait. Why does PetSmart actually have more fish tanks than an aquarium? Are they trying to like reverse psychology the joke? They literally, allegedly have more fishes than you guys. Look at this. They have way more tanks than you. And it's also free, and guess what? They're not selling you their jewelry. PetSmart doesn't market themselves as an aquarium. I don't get it. I think the joke here was like, oh look, PetSmart also has fishes, but they don't advertise themselves as an aquarium, so I really don't get their joke here. Like, who is running this account? A grandpa? Not you guys buying more fish to put in the tanks before they come and audit. Because they're getting a lot of reports that they have reported the place for false advertisement. Allegedly. And people are now saying that, oh, you guys are actually going to PetSmart buying more fishes, so you have more in case they actually come inspect your place and they don't meet the requirements for the aquarium. But I feel like, what is the requirement for an aquarium? Because if I buy a tank with a fish, can I call my house an aquarium and start charging people? That is such a smart business idea. But I'd have to leak my address. But it's gonna pay me, so I might as well do it. Last thing that I want to mention is that, you know how they have all these fishes because it's an aquarium, and by fishes I mean a few fish in there. They have this event called a touch tank event where they basically bring the kids to this event, and it's like an open tank where they play with Patrick the Star there. I don't know if they invited SpongeBob, but a bunch of other sea creatures, and they actually give the kids all these sea creatures to play with them and toss them around. Like, is this a common thing? Because I wouldn't trust those kids with anything. Not that I hate kids, because I saw a TikTok the other day and people were saying lazy hates kids. What are y'all talking about? Let's get this straight. I don't like other people's kids, but if it was my own child, I would love the hell out of them. It's like when you fart. You love your farts, but not other people's farts.
You know, Mom.
But what if one of these kids, like one of these spoiled brats, just like grabs Patrick there and she just like tosses him around? Because some of these kids are actually squeezing them, and I don't think you're supposed to squeeze them. I don't know, it just seems a little harsh, especially with the kids. It's like giving something gentle to a kid when you don't know how the kid is gonna react, especially when you have a random ass child who would actually kick my ass, let alone a little SpongeBob and a Patrick. Okay, let me know what you thought about Loca Boca Aquarium. Loca Boca Boca. Boca 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 Boca. Loca Boca Boca. Boca 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 Boca. You know what, Florida? Let's go to Loca Boca together. Only if you've hit like and subscribe on this video and you bought my merch, which is also linked in the description, lazy.store. Go ahead and buy these real quick. Maybe they've actually sold out because this video is gonna come out late as hell. What if it's sold out? Also, we're adding some stickers and something else in the shop, so take a look at that.